I assure you that even as we stand here today, we have released every single protestant that has been in or in police detention. And if you know anyone that we haven't released, please, we have the opportunity again to mention the place, mention the name, and let us know where they are so that we can get them released. I'm also pleased to confirm to you that all the other demands that I've put forward with Mr. President and the IG, they've gone ahead to say we should implement. And like I did mention a few minutes ago, we had a NEC meeting earlier today, and we had also a NEC subcommittee, which was headed by the Vice President, in which they are still there. But because judgment of the press have kept you here, I needed to take an excuse and come and meet with you. So arising from that NEC subcommittee is that all governors will take some of the decisions locally in terms of implementing the 5 points that have been stated, in the demands for the answers. And so for us in Lagos, this evening, we are setting up a panel of inquiry and restitution for victims of SARS that have related abuses in Lagos State. This 7-man panel will ensure that all with verifiable cases of SARS brutality or fatality for that matter receive justice, not only by ensuring that compensations are paid to them, but justice in terms of prosecution, if need be, will be meted out to people that are found wanting. It's the same model that NEC has advised that all states take. But I'm pushing it because I'm ready to make those pronouncements. So that panel today that we're constituting will be headed by a retired judge in Lagos State, Honorable Justice Doris Okuobi. Other members of that panel will include Mr. Ebun Adegburua, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who is representing the civil society, retired Deputy Inspector General of Police, Taiwo Lakano, Ms. Patience Udo, who is also representing the civil society, Mr. Shegun Awosonya, who is a known human rights activist, Mrs. Odesonya, who is our Director, Civil Litigation in our Mediation Center, Ojusonya rather. We've also created a slot for the youth to also still send a nominee, because all our interactions with them is that there is no agreed or known leader. So there is still a slot that is left for the youths in any form. We don't know how they're going to come about, but we are still, they have a room to still send a nominee into this panel. And finally, we also expect that we'll get a representative of Human Rights Commission into this panel. Like I did mention 2 days ago, the state government has also set aside a 200 million naira fund to be utilized by this panel. So once determinations are made as into what amount of compensation that needs to be paid, the funds are available, and this panel would have sufficient power to be able to disburse on these funds as at when due. We'll also be setting up a call center, like an help desk for the panel now and going forward. This panel will have a 6 months assignment at the first instance, a 6 months assignment at the first instance, and the details of their terms of reference will be signed out by the Attorney General. So we'll be setting out their numbers. There are 3 numbers that we've identified for them, and from Monday those numbers will go live. It's 0901 051 3203, 0901 051 3204, and 0901 051 3205. So these are 3 numbers ending with 3203, 3204, and 3205. I'm aware that the numbers are live now, But because the panel is not sitting yet, so they don't have the opportunity to pick the calls now. Also to mention that Lagos State is taking the issue of police misconduct very, very seriously. Earlier this week, we all recorded an incident that happened at the Area C Command in Surulere. All the 4 erring officers, whose names I will also mention, have also been apprehended, and they are going through an orderly room trial. It's currently being conducted on them. They are Inspector Bogu Michael, Inspector Epodom Etop, Sergeant Namdi Majura, Sergeant Akinyele Benson. All the 4 officers have been identified, and like I said, they are going through an orderly room trial as we speak. Let me also address an issue that also happened this morning, and all of you gentlemen of press saw it. We condemn with the greatest energy that we have as a government any form of thuggery, any form of assault, any form of intimidation on the Protestants. They have the rights and they have the constitutional means. For as long as they're peaceful, we do not have a problem with that.